Hello, everyone. How are you? How is everything going? And welcome.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? All right. Whoa, I need to delete the sound. Well, mute it. That's the word I'm looking for. How's everybody doing? Welcome. It is Saturday morning. I know there's not a lot of things happening right now except for Wizards calling people price sensitive and stupid. Apparently, Mark Rosewater said that 75% of Magic players don't know what planeswalkers are. And like, come on, man. If that's who you're pandering to instead of the people that have been here, like I don't know, I'm kind of it's a little frustrating, like if you're going to pander to the people who don't know what a planeswalker is, like how long are they here for if they don't know what a planeswalker is, right? I mean, I don't know how many years. I mean, I know you guys have been here for a while. Like, I've been here since the beginning. Like, why would you start designing stuff for people that are going to show up, buy a little bit, not really learn anything about the game, and then bounce out? Whereas the 25%, because this is his quotes, percentage wise, is 75% doesn't know what a planeswalker is, and 25% of entrenched, Magic players. So that was his numbers, and apparently the 75% don't know what planeswalkers are, and like, why would you say such a thing? Here's the quote. I'm gonna pull it up. I don't have it in here, but I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna read it to you. Okay. A mistake, folks, in the hyper-enfranchised, intensely online segment of the Magic community make is thinking that all players are like them. Folks like me and them might buy Walking Dead because of human tribal or Unfinity for Shocklands, but it seems obvious given how mainstream / popular Magic is, that's a relatively minority position. Could you share a stat I've heard you reference about percentage of players that have seen Planeswalker? The median MTG customer is not who we think. Okay. This is Maro's response. The stat that I gave is the vast majority of tabletop Magic players, over 75%, don't know what a planeswalker is, don't know who I am, don't know what a format is. So, tabletop Magic players don't know what a format is? Like, okay. Let alone know of any particular format. Okay, maybe they don't know of any. Like, but you got to know that there's competitive. Okay, don't frequent Magic content on the internet, including this blog. Dude, nobody cares about your blog, first of all, except for, all of us crazy people. They're far less knowledgeable about the game than enfranchised fans realize. Okay, so why would you be freaking aiming at these people? If they don't know anything about it, they're here temporarily, they don't learn much, they don't want to know about the tournaments. Why are you making product for the 75% people who are like in and out as opposed to the 25% who are, here all the time? I know the 25% will more than make up for the sales of the part-time 75%. It's ridiculous. Hello, everyone who's here today. Andrew, what do we got? Tinfoil, Philippe, Coach, Shadowcloud, Kids for Jugs, Mythic Hunter. What's up? This article is a very concerning insight into their mentality. Intensely online is so patronizing and insulting, especially when they have MOL and freaking Arena going, like, you guys are making it intensely online, you dicks. I know Planeswalkers exist, but I don't know how to play one. I also don't really care for a format other than Vintage. I started in 93 by living line. But, bro, you just said it right there. You know, Planeswalkers exist, and you know what they are. Technically, you know what they are. And, you know, you freaking know about formats. You're part of the 25%, bro. Just saying, like, it's patronizing. And it's like, we are not children. Why would you treat us like kids? And it's just like, you're going to show us all these pretty little toys, and, you know, it just, yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not too happy with this response from Mark Rosewater. But then again, when we happy with this guy, right? I'm so sorry my employer didn't give me a raise to keep up with your stupid price increases. But I'll ask again. Oh, yes, we're price sensitive, right? Because people are mad about $1,000 product, or like, you know, a little frustrated about it. Like, that's bullshit too. I don't know. It's very like Wizards, Hasbro, Mark Rosewater. It's some shit, man. It's some shit. Twiddler, Savannah Lion, Adam, how you doing? All right, so we got the crew here. Hit the like button. Let's get this popping a little bit. So, okay. So what do you guys think of that? Like, you know, let's hear some opinions. I want to know, are you a little bit frustrated by it as I am as well? Like, Chandra Mittens. Oh my god. Yeah, like Mittens, Chandra's Mittens. That's a little I don't know. That's a little bit much. That's a little.
Oh no. 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 No, 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 no.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much, guys. Like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. I mean, they're kind of doing it to themselves, but like, they wonder why they have all this inventory. You know, you're making product for the 75% who don't care or want it, you know. Like, hello Jevin, how you doing today? But like, it doesn't make any logical sense. I understand, like, they're trying to get money, but if you're trying to make money no, you get out. What a good freaking movie, right? It's just like, why are they trying to run it into the ground so fast? And by the way, I have treats for the puppy. Ash, you want a treat? Yes, I know you do. Sit. Are you gonna sit? Sit. No, you're just gonna look. Hopefully, here. There you go. You can get a treat. Old man can relax on the ground. I don't need to make him sit. I'd say anyone that tries to spend their money wisely is price sensitive. What a disrespectful way to describe collectors. Indeed, that is an extremely disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. This is patronizing, the way they're describing us. You know, it's like, oh, you're daddy and you know better, child. Like, pat on the head. Like, you know what I mean? It's stupid. I'm just a dumb Timmy. It is way too much. Blame Hasbro pushing sales. Look, we're all fans of the game. There's 20 of us right here, right now at 10 a.m. Eastern time on a Saturday morning, right? Like, we're saying we're not buying because of how they're doing stuff. Who is buying? You know? Like, apparently nobody. Their warehouses are full. We see these sales happening. Don't buy anything unless it's going on sale, by the way. Sorry to say, LGSs are screwed in this situation because they already paid for their product. And Wizards can just empty out their warehouses and undercut them at every freaking turn. They just dump it on Amazon on sale. And, you know, quite frankly, they could give a shit about the LGS. They just want their money. But for us, the consumer, like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to go pay twice as much? We might as well just have a donation box at the LGS. Let them sell it to us for the same price as Amazon, but have like a donation next to it. Like, I don't know what Wizards expects to happen with all this. Like, it's some type of like attacking it at every angle to the point that things are gonna have to change a little bit, right? Like, I would imagine. And people that can afford the $1,000 don't want them. I plan to buy one pack of 15 cards so I can verify if singles I buy are legit or counterfeit. Will I buy 4 packs for $1,000? No, I need one pack. Hey, kids, I'd even say just buy a couple from Card Kingdom. You know they'll have some legit ones. Like, they're pretty good with that type of stuff. Like, just make sure you get it from, a reliable source. Like, I keep on talking about trusting your LGS, and that's part of the shame that Wizards is creating. Like, I mean, Toy Wiz is overpriced, but they didn't used to be. They kind of have to be now, like, I can't buy from them. And who really made that situation? Like, it's a positive feedback loop. You know what I mean? It just builds on itself, and because it's building on itself, it reinforces itself, and that's why, and so now we have expensive LGSs and cheap Amazon. Like, it's very disappointing the way things are. It reads like, we know this minority will stick around no matter how badly we treat them, so we'll just try to get that other 75% addicted now. I couldn't agree more with that statement, Shadow Cloud. It's reality, though. It's a harsh slap in the face with the terms that this dick used, but, like, that's the reality of the situation. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. Like, they care about what you have in your wallet and how much of that they can take and how much they can keep taking. They're going to try and do subscriptions so that they can get money, monthly money and stuff like that. Like, that. Still not too enticed by the Brothers War. How about you guys and gals? Getting any? And see, that's the shame too. Like, the way that they're doing things, like Brothers War, at any other time would be such a ridiculous hit. Like, think about that. Urza, Mishra, battling it out, crazy amounts of artifacts, numbered rare chase cards. I don't know why they're doing it like this. It's like they're, it's like, I don't know. It's like, dealing with crackheads or something. Like, you got to keep on making it crazier and crazier and more and more. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Would you like to know more?
So, yeah. I do that for, like, a little. I could take a sip of coffee and, like, check things and stuff like that. That helps. These clips actually really help in between stuff. At the end of the day, it's just a game. True. Brothers War better have good artifacts. If not, I'm passing. I don't blame you. And I have game day plans. Gonna crack Infinity Collector. Nice. And it's probably gonna go cheaper than $190. I mean, even though it's like a good set and everybody's loving it and it's got valuable lands, which it does, I'm not denying that, but who's buying it and why? Like, maybe a couple boxes to crack, but not like it used to be. Good morning, Juan Carlos. How you doing? The counterfeiters even have the blue insert paper. Indeed, they do. That freaking blue core paper, right? I'm a legacy player, so I already bought into all the duels early on, and just buy 1 or 2 cards when a new set comes out. I can see that perspective. That's not a bad way to operate, bro. Please hit that like button while you are here, everyone. All right. 60 reprinted cards with no new art, set design, special inserts, or foils for $9.99. Not even no new art, but freaking edited art. Yeah. You can't do foils though. That would be against the reserve list. Premium versions, right? When a box of 540 cards with foils and special treatments is $100, they do think we are dumb. If brothers like this whole thing is kind of ridiculous, man. If Brothers War fails, Wizards is in trouble. You think so? I don't know. Hey, drinking coffee is my shtick, he says. All right. There you go. You happy? Oh, this one isn't hitting that great anymore. I need to figure that out. I hate that. That's the problem with these disposable ones, right? They don't work that great. So I don't know if it upset you guys as much. I didn't know. I mean, I guess it didn't upset me as more as just like kind of confirm that, like, I knew this is how they see us and how they treat us, and like it's not like it's news. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, I kind of figured it was like that. At least you're being honest about it, dick. You know? Freaking Mark Rosewater, dickhead. Marrow the Arrogant. Yeah, freaking. You know what? I'm going to stop. Before I start to say some shit, man. And no dual color in Duel's text box. Yeah, the freaking spiral, man. You don't have that. You don't have dual lands. It's ugly and stupid. Like, F that. I'm not trying to have any of the new duels with their fetch land text box. I want it to look like my freaking logo. There. Yes, I can figure out how to point. Marrow is a puppet. Yes, he is. He is, but he's a little bitch ass puppet, man. I have stopped buying the new products and have been buying Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Revised Graded. Found my joy once again by going back to the past. You know, and this is what I was saying the other day. In 2017, when people weren't happy with a Monkhet and Hour and Devastation, only not happy because they announced that masterpieces were going to be in every set, or before they took them out for Ixalan. People weren't happy with a Monkhet. They said it looked like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Meanwhile, now it's a crazy freaking chase. People want these invocations. They're awesome, right? But during that time, one of the major buyouts happened because freaking people weren't happy with the new cards, so they went back to the old cards. Maybe we see that again. I mean, all of the collectors of Vintage that I know don't see MTG 30 as Vintage. They just see it as something new and something else, not the same thing. So, you know, like, I guess it's time to go back to your roots. I always that's what I buy is old stuff. I only buy a couple of blisters. Maybe if I like, I like Dominaria United, but that's still kind of trying to buy old stuff. You know, like the Lost Legends in there. Like, I don't know. I have a sensitive spot too. Uh-oh, Savannah Lion. Uh-oh. Doing the same thing. Okay. Smash that like. Yes, please. Freaking Marrow.
I'd like to take his face off.
Yes. The duels from this are junk. The only thing from the 30th I have any interest in is the Power 9. Mainly the retro frame, but if their price is close to CE or ICE, I might buy those instead. I could see their price being cheaper than those two, because, I mean, exactly like you said, why wouldn't you want the old ones? I don't get it. Like, I stopped buying large amounts of sealed product, and I've been focusing on completing older sets. Jevin, what I do is I focus on older sealed product. That's the best, because it's like the whole Gambler's Premium thing with sealed, that you just might get some really high grades of some really nice cards. Oh, Bob, what's up? Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
So, yeah, welcome. Savannah, I'm an addict without a plan. Four Horsemen. That is my freaking favorite of all time. Like, that's when I came back in 2007. That's what I focused on because I had opened Revised. So when I came back, I'm like, I want to open something I've never opened before. You know, I had a decent job, and there was some old stuff still there at Toy Wiz that they had. You know, they were there part of the beginning, so they had sealed stuff since the beginning. Like, they had an antiquities box that actually they opened for me, and I bought probably maybe a third of that. You know, like, I got through their other packs, and then they opened their box for me, and I got through like a third of it. Like, that's the type of madness that I was buying, and I was grading it, and it was funny at the time. The kids that were there were like, "Why are you buying that? Why do you want the old cards? They're not even good." And the boss was like, it was like, well, he does different things. He collects and grades them, and they're like, "Oh, okay." You know, the kids just didn't understand. I bet you they understand now, right? They're wow. Oh my god, when I say kids, these guys are 15 years older now. They're like 30-year-olds. 35-year-olds. When I went in, like, what was this, 2007, I was still in my 20s, my early 20s, man. That was a long time ago. Yes, I am learning OBS. Thank you, Mythic Hunter. Thank you, Alberto. I try. I need to figure out how to do them easier and stuff, you know, because it's like I gotta search, and I know there's hotkeys I could do. I'll figure that out. I am perplexed by all the upset players over the 30 collector's edition. If they don't like it for whatever reason, simply don't buy it. No need to get upset. It doesn't prevent people from playing any format. I agree, Bob. It's just, I think it's more of a shock and like a frustration. Because it's like, wow, you're going to release this thing that's supposed to celebrate 30 years, and just like, you know, obviously not a lot of people who can afford it. That's all. I mean, it has implications. I don't know if it affects the market, but like NOV, they're upset because it affects the entire market, from prices to player attitude to the future of the game. I think it's more a little bit of prices. Like that's kind of like, you knew people were going to panic a little bit, you know, and sell, and that's what speculation is about too. Like, this is just how it goes. But the future is more about the impact on the future, right? So I see it as, I hate to say it, but I see it as like a new collecting category for Magic, like collector's edition, international collector's edition, world championship decks, and now 30th anniversary edition. It's like the B grade reserve list. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Hit that like, guys. Remember to hit that like, please. Yes, indeed. NOV. What I think it's more about is not about impacting the prices, but suppressing the future growth of certain cards. Yes, the poor quality, giant amounts of of everything, and you guys know.
There is a storm coming, like nothing you have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And not a one of you is prepared for it.
It's more of a concern about the behavior, the mentality behind the product, not the product itself. I agree, because it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, where does it go from here? How far does it go? Like, I don't know. Are we gonna see some really crazy pushing the limit? Like, I know they didn't break anything. You guys, I made that video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like I've been talking about it with Bob too. They really didn't break the reserve list. They went as close as they could. They made sure they read every word, and they're like, "Yep, we got room to do this." I have to go be an adult now. Ribs won't barbecue themselves. Yes, the cooking. Man, I cook so much. I love it too. All right, we got a little bit of steam here, guys. Hit that like button. They're releasing many things to celebrate 30th that are free or much more affordable, but those are not getting attention. Indeed, Bob, indeed. It's the way they did it too. Like, they made this huge announcement and freaking jammed it in our faces. Hey, you think they didn't plan all this? I think so. It's fatiguing. The majority of players, collectors are feeling the fatigue in sets and prices. Wizards are the king of FOMO, and they believe that we are all so price sensitive. Not that we're overloaded and really are kind of just like, what's the like, maybe we got a resistance to their drugs now, their freaking cards, you know, so when something comes out, it just doesn't seem as important as it used to, even though it has sick stuff in it. Like, come on. What happened? What happened? When Lost Legends aren't that big, oh, we just got a subscribed. Hello. Thank you for joining. Oh, that notification is behind. I have to fix that. See, this is a good... Oh, wow, we got a couple of new subscribers. Welcome, guys. Sorry that the alert is not there. I can bump it to the front. Alright, I think I got it now. Yeah, I had made the puppy cam cover it. Hello, Ash. Say hello to everybody. I'll give you a treat, buddy boy, for being a good boy. Isn't he the best? Just chilling there, right? I don't know. Anyway. Yes, hit that like, guys. It's not reserve list, but they say it so often that they consider Collector's Edition and International Collector's Edition a mistake and a failure. Yeah, except, like, look at it now. People are looking at it like the golden retro, like, awesomeness that this is trying to, like, steal from. You know, it's kind of crazy, right? How things have turned. How things have really... Could you have imagined the world where Fallen Empires hit $1,000 a box? That's madness. That's madness. I like throwback look Phyrexia box has on its side. I do too. Oh, yeah. I love that with the... Yeah, this is cool what they're doing here. You know, these old school looks on the side of the Dominar United boxes, Phyrexia. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Elgato Stream Deck is a keypad you can program like the Matrix Desert. That could be one. Yes, I actually have been looking into that, Fioressa, and, like, you know, stopping the stream, starting the stream, like even muting it to... I smoke, right? So I can cough, I can mute it from a button. That would be sick. That's useful for me. It sounds stupid, but it's useful for me. I gotta get a better microphone too. Like, this is just it's better than my phone's microphone by like a little bit. You know what I mean? I need a real microphone. Like, you see any of these real streamers like Jake and Joel, they got freaking sick microphones. Hit that like, thank you. It is 98% about growth of cards and attitude. Yes. Don't get distracted by my mention of money, baby. Right? Oh man. So I don't know. It's just it's a little too much. It's just too much, right? It's that. That's why I played that Storm Coming clip, because it's like a storm of freaking product, and no wonder why it's building up in warehouses. And like I was saying earlier, do not buy anything unless it is on sale, because it will be on sale. Everything will be on sale soon. So don't buy anything right now. Buy it when it's on sale. Just wait. They also stated they will not reprint any Land of So Wizards credibility, if there's any of this now left on all time now. I think it's more about consumer sentiment. Hello, Sandwich. How are you? Napalm. I don't really care about it at all. I won't participate, but I am worried about the future if they break promises and do such greedy moves. But see, stop. They didn't really break promises. I mean, Mark Rosewater, was really the only one who said anything about the spirit of the reserve list, right? Like, actually, you know what I think I just heard? I think I just heard the mailman deliver my MTG 30th, the batch, which would be sick, right? And I just heard some activity outside and then pull away. Oh, man. So yeah, they didn't break promises, but like they did what Mark Rosewater said they wouldn't do, which was, trample on the spirit of the reserve list. Spirit of the reserve list. We know that there is no spirit of the reserve list. It's only the word of the law, right? They didn't plan on the response they're getting and believe that they're going to be able to power through. Sales will dictate their future. It's already dictating their future, Twiddler. Their warehouses are full, and they have to have warehouse emptying in the next quarter. So, yeah. Sub to say, I love the selection behind you. Thank you, Matthew. The people who go to your store are lucky. I wish my LGS had a selection like that. Matthew, I wish it did too. There's not many LGSs who have a selection like that. This is my studio. I agree with many of the things said here, like poor quality products, way too much product, too much variance, but those are very separate issues from the 30 CE. What promise was broken? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No promise was broken, Bob. They did what Mark Rosewater said they wouldn't, and Mark Rosewater is an idiot for running his mouth like he did and ever talking about any such spirit of the reserve list. That was a freaking mistake. And calling all of us, like, idiots and that we shouldn't be freaking... they're so annoying. They're freaking saying Magic players are dumb and they don't know what Planeswalkers are. God damn it, that pissed me off. Because why? Why would you care about those people, man? Ash only there for the treats and not the blisters, right? 30th interviews are just done a little differently. I would have applauded it. Yeah, I'm not saying that either. They could have done better, is all. I have a Stream Deck Ed, lots of great options, useful on it. All right, no doubt. It looks like I gotta get this thing going because, if it's subscriber suggested and Twiddler approved, like what was it? Kicks mom, kid something and mom approved. Do you remember the commercial? I need to have like commercials and crap from the 90s here too, man. With the variants and no serialized cards, it is very reminiscent of the late 2000s for sports cards. If it parallels, expect a flood of even more variants, then pull back a consolidation. I can kind of agree, and I think we're already in the even more variants part. Because, like, if you think about what's coming out based on the 30th and the numbered cards and the amount of variants already out and the Lost Legends and this and that, yeah, I think we might be in for consolidation. Randomized, you really think $50? Oh, $200. Okay, $50 a pack. 200 for the 4-packs. I don't know. I think, look, what they freaking, the precedent they set was $100 a pack, right? With this, and even, I mean, almost that, like $75 a pack with this, right? Like, why get greedier? There was not really a need. Indeed. There was not any need, indeed. Okay, let me see. Man, I am behind. Savannah says, get one of those. Oh, bro. You don't know how bad I want an old-timey, like, hello, everyone. This is Ed reporting from 1940 here. Like, microphone, like, silver and shiny and chrome, and I have. Damn it, guys! You don't understand. You don't understand because I have a great.
Shiny and chrome.
All shiny and chrome. I definitely need one of those microphones. I wasn't working before that clip, so that's why I was almost disappointed there. It's more the behavior. Alas, what Twitter said, 100% vote with your money. Yep. So in this regard, I'll be sitting out. I think when they print duels for packs for 200, you got a duel. If you got a duel, why not just? I hear someone say, Spirit, this guy, NOV Innovations, is dancing in the spirit of the reserve list since they announced it 2 weeks ago. I hate the pessimism in the market because I love MTG so much. Do you really think it's an error to pre-order Brothers War, etc. at near distributor prices? Will full seller loss if we wait? Yes, Matthew. Don't buy it yet. Don't buy it yet. It's going to be sold at a loss. Everything, there's too much. It's just going to happen. Brothers War is not any more special than Dominaria United. Don't do it. It's going to be on sale. Okay? That is my firm opinion. And I agree completely. I hate the pessimism in the market right now. These products are so awesome. Think about how great Dominaria United would have been at any other time. Phyrexians, Lost Legends, these stained glass cards of heroes that we all know and love. Like, come on. It's just they manufactured this for themselves. Reserveless singles. Spirit the dog, he says. Marrow isn't the omniscient being people think he is. Yeah, Rosewater is a snake. I think he's more just like a little dummy. A little dumb freaking Shrek man. He said explicit that they will never reprint any kind of collector's edition, won't use OG artworks and alike, even if it's not tournament legal cards. That's a promise they broke. I know it's not reserve list. That's the promise that Mark Rosewater made. They didn't break it. Mark Rosewater did with his stupid blog. They should take that away from him. I think he's the source of all this, really, if you think about that. Yeah, he does have to do what the general manager wants, but he doesn't have to run his mouth and give people hope. Hello, Dale. How are you? Sensitive. We're all price sensitive, aren't we? Cheek spread for over 1K for, you're right, over 1K. 1,100 with taxes, shipping, all that madness, right? Stacy's mom uses a Stream Deck. Ed, you gotta get one. Stacy's mom has got it going on, right? Hit the like, guys. Hit that like. What is your end game, Ed? More Power 9, 7 figures of Magic, or you just like grinding like you were playing Dark Souls? My end game, I've been thinking about this too. I kind of like the idea of certified acceptance corp for coins, but for graded cards. Like, what is it? Quad Ipsos. Who watches the watchers, right? Who's checking the grading that graders are doing? Nobody, except for coins. There's certified acceptance corp, and I think that's something we need. Standardized grading, that type of thing. I gotta figure it out though. Mark Rosewater is not MTG. He's an employee. He makes some ridiculous statements. I give much more credence to public announcements on their official website, not some Maro tweet. Indeed. But that's the problem, is that he's high up and they let him run his mouth. I think it was kid tested, mother approved. There it is. Thank you, childhood greats. Honestly, I totally believe the 75% of players don't know what a Planeswalker is. Don't underestimate the number of players who don't spend money on the game. Maybe get a booster or two on birthday. Exactly. And what? He's trying to make product for them? F them. No, I'm sorry. They didn't do anything wrong. But, why would you cater to that? If people were waiting a few months between releases, we would be chomping at the bit for Brothers War. Straight up, if we had 4 releases a year, 3-4 releases a year, up. Look, there he goes. Onto the side. Oh yeah, stretch it out, Ash. 4 sets per year would suffice. I completely agree, Savannah Lion. The lawyer that drafted the reserve list statement said this wasn't a violation. It isn't. They left the room to do this. He said it was scummy, but not a break. Awesome stream, by the way. Good seeing you guys. Thank you. Ed and Ash so early. Had a long night. Oh, damn. Bro. Hope you got your coffee. Unless you're about to go nap. Go get like a big old bacon, egg, and cheese and freaking soak up that remainder of that alcohol. That's what you got to do on a hangover, man. As someone who wants to see the reserve list upheld, I have no issue with gold border printings. Not tournament legal, so not a problem. I kind of agree with that. Like, look at what's happening with World Championship Gaia's Cradles, right? $200. They're not 1,000 like Gaia's Cradle is, but the people that want to use a real Wizards card to play with as a sort of as a proxy, not it is a proxy, as a proxy, then I mean it's down now. It's what 150, but this was like at the peak. This thing is annoying me now. I can't. Oh, that's why. It's freaking dying. No wonder why it's not burning. Stupid me. I gotta plug this guy in later. I was thinking of maybe going live a little bit later on too, but hey, you know, it's a lot of time. I gotta do some editing because I gotta get some videos up for while I am gone next week. That's right. You know, with this MTG 30 celebration product, they freaking totally overshadowed the MTG 30 celebration. It's such a shame what's going on. Like, in a few years, right? Okay, let's say next year, after a couple more crazy products, they decide to consolidate like we were talking about, right? Now, you think in 5 years, people aren't going to be like, God damn, I wish I had saved more of this when it was on sale to open and get that neon or the lands in there. Or, you know, damn it, I wish I got more of this to sit on for shots at the Lost Legends. You know, like, I fully believe that in 5 years, people are going to look back and be like, damn, I wish I got more. It's like expeditions and inventions, you know, like, people totally look back at those times as a golden age. But meanwhile, people were mad at the prices, at what happened to, you know, the rest of Battle for Zendikar. Like, collecting's dead. Dead. It's dead, everyone. It's dead. But they were just so wrong, you know? Like, in fact, that shit helped collecting, you know? And the players got the cards they want. In fact, I love Kaladesh so much. I think it's perfect. I think...
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
Yes. I love Kaladesh. See? Right here. I think this is some awesome stuff right here. You know, like, the freaking inventions were some of the best. And I'm going to work on the centering of those video clips. Like I said, I'm learning. It's new. And, like, I'm figuring it out. I'll get there, guys. Like, every one of these streams, I learned a little bit more, you know? Like, that's actually what a lot of this has been about recently, has been, you know, figuring my shite out. Especially, like, I wanna get that, yeah, I want to get that Stream Deck. I also want a Steam Deck. You guys know about this thing, the Steam Deck? That's a cool device, man. Little, like, Switch-sized handheld, but it's like a computer. And it's perfect for games. Like, it's powerful too. It plays like all types of computer games. Sick thing. And you can buy like all the old games. Like I want to get it and get like Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, Fallout 3. You can have it all the way through like current games. Maybe not PS5, but like, you know, Xbox One games can be on there. It's a pretty sick device. But the Stream Deck, yeah, I got to get that. I got to get that so I can, you know, just hit you know, buttons. Someone wants to see the reserve. Standardized grading is a utopia. I agree, Savannah Lion. It ain't gonna happen. Always the eye of the beholder. Only an AI. We all with all the same algorithm would help. Okay, Savannah, but you can get close. Like with coin grading, there's standards, and there's official. Like if the rim gets damaged versus the cheek on the front of the coin, the cheek counts for like 8 times as much impact, and stuff like that should matter on Magic cards too, like where the damage is, like how intense the damage is, and different parts of the card should matter more. Like an edge, if that's like gash, that's an edge and a surface because it goes over, you know what I mean? So the edges should be the most important, and there's centering around the border, so people think that centering is the most important grade. That should be really important too, you know? And like imagine all the white around the border, like, so yeah, there's ways you can improve grading by having guides. And like I have a video coming soon where I talk about standardized grading, and I'm working with Feldy on a graphic for it because like I want to illustrate my idea perfectly. It's just that when I made the graphic, it looked like a little freaking kid did it, okay? So yeah. That's the thing. Maro wasn't catering to them. He's just stating the stats at the 75% comment. Yeah, Maro isn't catering to them, but Hasbro is. They're catering to the 75%. That's why he said it. Because he's like 75% of people don't know what a planeswalker is. So what isn't said is, and that's who we're selling product to. It was like an implication. It's more about what wasn't said than what was said. You know what I'm saying? Catch my drift? Coffee brewed, bacon, egg, and cheese, and a bowl of green. 'Tis a good morning. That's a good morning indeed. That's a good Saturday morning. But it would for sure hurt if they would redo the gold borders. Please don't. The MTG 30 Secret Lair for 150 is so cool. That I agree with. Awesome cards in there. I wish I was a baller. Wish it was taller. Wish I had a girl, I would call her. When the CEO of Hasbro said what he said, it made me realize, and I hope everyone else, Wizards is gone and Papa Hasbro is supreme, and they don't give a damn about us, man. Very true. I'm dead. We're all dead. I love you, Ed, but you seem to be most concerned about potential future issues. Plan for a potential future, but don't miss out on today. There are going to be some amazing sealed yeah, Bob, this is, you know, that was what I was saying early on in the stream was don't buy right now. Wait. Very soon there's going to be a lot of sales. And like stuff like Dominaria United, that's freaking gold to get cheap. I'm excited for the sets, but buying singles and any boxes will stay sealed up. Exactly. Keep them sealed. Don't open them. They become pretty not great later on. They just need to realize that less is more. Slower release schedules, sim down set sizes, make foils good quality and special again without millions of variants. Yes, indeed, I do play Xbox games. Actually, my freaking favorite, what I just like totally killed it on was Titanfall 2, especially. I love Titanfall 1 with the burn cards, but Titanfall 2, man, I was such a freak. I would do like randomized battles and capture the flag. No one could stop me. I would always get the flag and always get back at like the highest possible speed, like a crazy freak. And the hard points, you could never get me on that too. Love Titanfall. What a great game. Tactics, Fallout Tactics, yes, extremely classic. Oh yeah, what did you get, Osmond? Third Lost Legend, that's sick. TCG changed the standard on us and it sucks. Bro, TCG, don't even get me started with TCG and like minty cards. Like what they did and what they're doing, it's a shame. Cyclopean Mummy. Dude, that's such a classic card. That's a cool card. Okay, how are they catering to the new people? By throwing all this product that like people like us don't want at us, you know, and like all these supplemental products that are just sitting in warehouses. That's who they're making that for. They're taking huge losses, not huge losses. They're building themselves problems trying to attract these people. And that's going to affect us because we are part of this ecosystem that's being totally disturbed by the massive... I mean, look, you would think nutrients going into the water is a good thing, right? But when you have too much nutrients coming down the Mississippi River into the freaking Gulf of Mexico, it creates an algal bloom, which then pulls all of the oxygen and all the nutrient. It suffocates all the fish inside that area. So the nutrients is bad. You know what I mean? Because of when you have too much of a good thing, it disturbs the ecosystem. Know what I mean? Ooh, and it was damaged. It has 2 black marks on the text box. Oof. That sucks. It was damaged, and how do you think those black marks got there? You think they were original, or do you think they were, as the employee was opening it and putting it in another pack and sealing it? What is the deal with these Commander starter decks? I don't know. I need to look at that, actually. Tell me about it. What is the deal with these Commander starter decks? So all those people who said it was a bad idea for MTG to spin off Hasbro probably have some interesting internal monologues right now. Yeah, I mean, especially, right? They're gonna feel a little insulted by Marrow's comments, right? Darius M. I wish we could go back to only draft boxes. Me too, Darius. I wish it was only draft boxes. And I wish there was a chase in them. I wish it was like Kaladesh. I really do. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get this going. Ash was surprised by that. Buddy. Yes. He's like, treat. Hey, Chris. Morning. They announced Commander starter decks. That's all I know. Interesting. I need to check it out. You don't think that the excess product is a result of overprinting to try to meet the 2022-2020 demand that was through the roof? I think it's a little bit of both. They've known for a while that people are unhappy with collector's edition. Like, I don't know. And I do agree that it's like a glut from when they should have been producing more and they weren't. So they ramped up production and now they're producing too much. You know what I mean? I agree. There's some of that too. I think there's a few things that work, but I think they're definitely aiming for the wrong people. The new players might buy the Amazon Fire sales, but then when they go to LGS and have to pay double, what would you do? And that's what I'm saying, Savannah Lion. You don't know how bad I was pissed when I saw what they did with Innistrad, Midnight Hunt, and Crimson Vow. The reason I was pissed, I'm like, you know, it's bad enough how Wizards is beating up the LGS, right? Then they sold these stores product. Then the stores didn't sell the product. So the stores paid for it, tied up funds. Then they undercut them and made the product 50% off. And everybody who ever wanted it got some. Now, who's going to go into the store and buy some? And if they do go into the store and buy some, the store has to take a 50% loss on that product. That's pretty bad. I mean, who are they selling it to, right? And who's buying it? So now is the grandma that's buying it for their grandson who's going to be disappointed that it's Innistrad and not Kamigawa? Is she paying full price at the LGS and she could have gotten Kamigawa instead? You know what I mean? Like, that's rough. So it's interesting. I don't like how that went. I feel like they kind of did the LGS's dirty. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get this party started. Although it's a little a little late. I might go outside and smoke if this is going to continue like this. The new players, Kaladesh is the most feel-good version of boosters. That's what I'm saying. It was probably the best version of how they could have done stuff. I'm going to pull a tinfoil here, but the Galaxy Foil Steam Vents is holding strong. I mean, it's rare, and rarity is going to drive that type of thing. Still higher than I paid, but still, Mark has done too much bad acid. Freaking Marrow, man. This guy, I mean, like, he's been there for so long, but do we really need this guy representing us and, like, coming up with ideas for us? Like, I feel like he's kind of so far off the mark nowadays. I mean, ironically, with his name, right? So far off the mark that, like, maybe someone else should be there. But then who, right? Are we going to get some, I don't know, some kid who just doesn't get it, wasn't around? It's kind of disappointing. I think, I hate to say it, but I think the only thing that can save Wizards is being sold from Hasbro. Like, the attitude nowadays in that company, it's just not what it used to be. And I mean, like, that stuff is why I got into this. You know what I mean? Not. I mean, I almost grabbed Eldraine. I kind of like Eldraine, but not this stuff. You know what I mean? This stuff is cool and all, but that's not why I got into this thing. So, like, I just wish there was a little bit more of the old stuff nowadays, like the old ideas and attitudes nowadays. That is that's Theros, actually. I pointed to at first Stronghold. Here, I'll show you. This is one of my favorite blisters. Yes. Stronghold. I love how, like, it's themed. The cardboard is themed with, like, the set, and the same thing with the Exodus one. Freaking awesome. They don't do any of that stuff nowadays. Oh, that's a stretch. I think I just like pulled my shoulder out doing that. Jesus H. Christ. Pock and Spacek lands are great looking for sure. I agree. These freaking Infinity lands are gorgeous. Like, I know it's the Pokemon freaking pattern, but, like, they look great. I don't care. It's just silly that they used the Pokemon pattern. They could have used any pattern. When I make my low budget movies, I'm gonna make trading card sets for each one. Nice. Hit that like, guys. Let's get it going. All right. Real quick, we got channel memberships. If you are new, please remember to subscribe. That would really help. Hit the like. Check out Patreon. All the fun things, right? Yes. I feel bad for Marrow. He's just a silly little leprechaun who wants to make fun games and Hasbro's leaving him out to dry. Yeah, it's kind of like silly little leprechaun, bro. Yes, indeed. There you go. I'll give you a juice.
Bada bing! Thanks for the tip. Thank you.
Savannah. Wonder when Marrow's manager hand will show through. Hand Puppet Man is the new name. Look at when he speaks at the back of his throat. You'll see the fingers moving, right? Oh, man. Magic isn't going anywhere, but in my opinion, we are past peak. I kind of agree but disagree, Nick, because like look at how much Pokemon has infiltrated everything else, right? I just think Magic is being run by a bunch of idiots, so its potential isn't quite there. The old vibes are the best. TSR had it. Yep, it was criminally underprinted. I kind of agree that Time Spiral Remastered was awesome. I love how they did the old border foils in it, and they were actually rare. I think that product, over the long term, is a winner. I don't have any, and I need to get some more. The problem is with something like that is it can be reprinted at any time. Bro, you really gonna lick your balls while you're on freaking camera? We're gonna get demonetized here. Open it. No, sir, Savannah Lion. You know how rare a Stronghold blister is? Jesus, I'd just open a pack if I had to open Stronghold. Love the old Wizards and Magic logos. Yeah, the old school one. I agree. Where is it? Where is it? Let's... here you go. Old. There you go. On the box of Onslaught. Old logos for you. Alright? So, let's put that back. Alright, let me see. I drafted my box with a friend. Since you were great up during Times Fire, such a fun product. I agree. Marrow is part of the problem. Substance, not creative. The creative part has been done. Go woke, go broke. Dude, look, there'll be a backlash against that. We're already seeing it with some games like Cryptic and Flesh and Blood coming out who don't care. If you care, they're going to do their style, and that's it. They're not going to be influenced. Marrow has been through too many changes to still be about the game. True. Marrow, Gavin, etc. personalities need to take a back seat. I wish they'd hire better designer engineers for the actual game. Big negative is they're not focused on expanding the player base. And Gavin, I'm sorry, like, this guy is like who your freaking face to the world is, Mr. Toe Thumbs. it's strange. Like, I'm not saying get a hand model, but why is the dude got toe thumbs? What the hell? Every time he's opening a pack, look at the comments. It's all about the toe thumbs. It's distracting. It's strange. It's like having, instead of George Costanza as a watch, like, model, like somebody with some freaking toe thumbs. Logic. It's crazy, man. Magic has been around so long, it's no longer about peaks. It's hills and valleys and plateaus too, bro. Infinity isn't Magic, it's a joke product. Yeah, Magic can't compete with Pokemon. The toe thumbs. The last time people were this discouraged with MTG, they created EDH, right? You're right. And they also went on freaking buyouts of reserve list cards because they were like, screw the new product. I'm going back to the old shit. You know, anytime they announce something now, it is definitely.
Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
They focus on like 5 characters every set. I like when we met new cool creatures and characters each set. My friend has the same toe thumbs. Oh my god. Top franchise. It's a side game. It isn't Magic. Unfinity. Yeah, I mean, it is. It is a side. It is a side game. A side deal. A side. You know. A side thing. You know what I mean?
Would you like to know more?
I would like to know more. But guys, it's so much. It's just so much all the time. I don't know when they'll ever slow down. Like, what's gonna make them slow down? Their warehouse is full of stuff. the 25% that is not going to buy freaking the stuff coming up, or the 75% who is but doesn't know about Planeswalkers? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, where do we go from here? This is a video I was editing yesterday, actually, with Josh, where we discussed.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
We discussed what we're gonna do now, and like, really, what is there to do? They reprinted reserve list cards and legally. They made numbered cards. They made crazy chases like neon ink. They made different treatments like textured. They, you know, they have the Lost Legends. Like, what else? What else can you do? What else can you do? I mean, like, no one really cares.
I'll show you with the box. What was in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
No one really cares anymore what's in the box. You know, like, I know box opening videos used to be a big thing on YouTube, right? Like, people used to watch that shit all the time. Now you open a box, it's not worth it. It doesn't get any views. Bro, how many times? No, I know you're licking your leg, but still, it looks like it. How many times? Get out of here. Get a scratch instead. How about that? Freaking doggo. Oh my god. He's an itchy boy. Let's see. Top fan of the side game. It isn't Magic. Megan Fox has toe thumbs too. Isn't every set a side game then? I mean, kind of, and not at the same. Like, I don't know. These are weird definitions you guys are making. Freaking. No, they stopped making blocks. Blocks we played together. Today's junk is junk. I liked blocks. I really did. The setup, plateau, like, you know, culmination and then resolution of a story was perfect. I don't know why you got to do it differently. It's all about which female or Teferi to feature this set. Yeah, Jungle Rumbler, I understand. Players of Planeswalker, the spark, not the cards. Yeah, I guess. I was gonna smoke, but my dad and grandpa here are putting stuff in my shed. Hey, man, you don't want to upset Gramps, okay? And Ed, when were you doing the vid on the game? The content won't get you flagged. I never got a strike once. I remember you saying something about Vegas. A video on the game. The content won't get you flagged. I never got a strike once. I remember you saying something about Vegas. The content that got me flagged was actually a Starship Troopers quote, which it had some trumpet music in the background. It's silly, and the music is what triggered it, not the video. And YouTube can now strip out the music and have the video, which is cool. So that's what I did. And now it's not a strike. It's just now I can monetize it instead of the monetization going to them. I mean, you're talking about $1 in ad revenue, so no one cares anyway. But when yeah, they need a TV show for each set. I mean, what about an anime for this stuff? New question, was that Alien 2? Yes, it is Aliens. The late freaking Bill, what's his last name? Paxton? Products out right now aren't bad either. DMU's amazing. Yep, Capana is solid. KND. What's KND? Isn't anywhere but near as bad as when the trash for Ixalan was. Ixalan now is like, you know, people like it, which is crazy. It's just that, like, at the time, they are doing something with quarter profits down, mark my words, but we won't see that for up to 2 years. They will stay the course and see while they think. I think they react all the time, David. And I think that's the problem with them. They don't let things sink in anymore. They freaking just react and change and shift and Switch to Cryptic. They are new and interesting. I agree with you, Stone Pony. Each set a new season, make it animated, and everything special has already been forgotten. IDK, man. Sometimes it makes more sense and is necessary to demolish the old house to build a new one. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm thinking may eventually happen. S. Doran. Hit the like, guys. Cryptic is on the rise, about to blow up. It's definitely got some steam behind it, and I like Tanner's approach and attitude towards it. He's a fan of TCGs, just like you and just like me. And I think he will do right by the game. Issue is if over the next 2 years it becomes like collector boxes examples. We all got used to it, and now it's common practice, and that then the never-ending products will just be life, and print runs will be box and story lore. Yeah, I miss blocks. Yep. I got 16 whole views opening Infinity, though I didn't open a Galaxy Foil Steam Vents. LOL. Don't worry, bro. You'll get there. It takes a while. It really takes a while. Box openings don't get the views also, like I said. Like, no one wants to watch it. What is David saying? Issues over the next 2 years will become, and print runs will be reduced. Good thing for us is the player basis has showed it can't pay for that much product, so at least the print runs will be lowered and cards should retain more value. Possible. I mean, I would like to see them lower the print runs and kind of go back to a draft box with a chase, like Kaladesh, like Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Ether Revolt, Hour of Devastation, a Monkhead. Oh, the game over scene, I have no idea. I was talking about my game, not Starship. You got... Oh, it got censored? I don't think it got censored. The content won't get you flagged and never got a strike once. I remember you saying something about Vegas. Oh, yeah, I might want to... I'm thinking I'm going to bring that deck. I'm going to try and play it in Vegas. I don't know, like... I gotta figure out that, like, how to play the game. You know what I mean? Let's see. Slivers are getting an origin. Slivers are getting an origin? Really? Really? Slivers are getting an origin?
Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
Yeah, Savannah Lion, 42 viewers is pretty good number, especially for a Saturday morning, right? WotC will be sold to investors who understand the game. That would be, I think, the freaking best case scenario. Is that, even Ash liked that. He looked up, right, buddy? You like that scenario, too. Freaking WotC gets sold to some private investors who love the game. Maybe, Rudy's involved. Things go back. There's a new reserve list. Every set gets a new card that gets on the reserve list, and players are happy about it because now they can have equity too, and and collectors are happy about it because they'll have something to collect again. Get out of there. Here, have a treat instead of your treat, doggy. Yes. Nom 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 nom. Hasbro can't afford to sell WotC. It's all they got worth anything these days. I kind of agree, tabletop gamer. And that's part of the problem, right? It's the most valuable that they have. If it wasn't for WotC, Hasbro's income would be even worse. Also, when are the next pins coming out? I need to add the third to my wall. I gotta collect them all. Actually, this weekend, meaning tomorrow and into Monday, I'm going to be mailing out some stuff for some patrons, and they're the first ones to get the pins. And after that, I'll be making a video on everyone. Well, I have them. It shows that they're numbered, right? But like on the back of the card that they come on, so the pin is on here, and on the back of the pin is the number. So I don't know what the freaking number is on all of them. So I have to take them all out. Take the pin out, look at the number, write it down on the back, and put it back in. Because certain numbers are for, like, I have every number one for me, personally. My wife gets every number 2. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But like, you know, patrons get under 40, like they get the low numbers when they get them. Yeah, things like that. So that's why I have to get the numbers and, you know, organize them and all that type of crap. So yeah, it takes a while when you get in 200 pins and you gotta be very careful. And yeah. But yeah, I got the third one is here. I got my Arabian Nights pin as well, which is really freaking cool. Here, let me grab it from the wall. Ugh. Oh, I got one over here. Here. Yeah, this is it. I love this. So this is coming soon. This is the start of a new series. Like, so the first series is my logo in the dual land colors. We are on the third one, which is I got them all. I got them all, guys. Hang on. I got number 1, Underground Sea. Number 2, Plateau. Yes. And number 3, Tropical Island. I don't know which duel I'm going with next. I was thinking Taiga. No, not Taiga. Green and red, right? Or I was thinking maybe Tundra. I love the colors of Tundra, right? That like vanilla and blue. It's very, very cool. Savannah Lion, you got a couple of pins recently when I went to Europe and mailed them out to you. That was a good move. And saved a lot of money. Okay. I could only dream to have a card added to reserve list each set, right? Everyone is happy, joy. The problem is WotC started following instead of leading. WotC has a daddy to answer to now. Before they were bought, it was a board of directors, true. And now it's not just a board of directors, but it's investors pushing for more money. Hit that like, guys. We got 50 people in here. Yes, that's a freaking good number. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Hit the like, please. Please hit that like. We are chilling. And
Welcome to the desert of the real.
the real, because I'm not bullshitting you, man. I'm one of you guys. I'm just as unhappy about all this shit that's going on, okay? Chalupa Cabra number 69. I actually I put those aside also, and number 100s. The only pins I collect, sick. That's awesome, man. Having to open them all, can see you huffing and puffing. It's frustrating, bro. Like little stuff, you know? Like Zombie. I like the name. What up, bro? How you doing? WotC is now 70% off Hasbro's revenue, I believe. Wow. Is it really 70% of Hasbro's freaking... right? Hasbro should just become the Magic the Gathering company, like the Pokemon company. My Frankenstein's Monster in Season of the Witch has shipped. Nice. Hasbro is dead, then not WotC's problem, right? At least they should like slice it off like a freaking like a parasitic twin, you know? Like, yeah, dig it out and get it out of there. Hasbro, we need a shot glass. OS Tarnos. Any good business person knows you don't keep one business afloat by using another, right? You're not gonna freaking use WotC to fuel Hasbro. That's just silly. I think Cryptic will be awesome. I missed out on Alpha MTG. Won't miss out on this 100%. Yo, bro, that's what I'm saying about these games. If they do develop into something, again, it's like Alpha, you know, Wizards like that. Those freaking... those Riddle cards I got, I was like, whoa, when I found out what was happening with them. Yeah. I'm still 100% in on MTG. But I have to admit, the lull has got me playing more chess again. Ah, nice. I don't know what a FIDE 2500 plus or minus is. That's something though, I guess. S. Doran, I don't know what it is. Thanks again for the pins. Yes, the pins look so good, man. I was impressed myself when I first got them. That's why I continue with them. WotC is 850 million in value now, isn't it? Wow. Do you got a Discord? Me? I do have a Discord, as a matter of fact. Thank you for reminding me. Everyone who isn't a member, this is where you can join. Copy link. I'm going to post it here for all. Definitely. Oh, nope. That was not what I want to do. Stop. Scan text was not what I wanted to do, okay? What the hell? Weird. Paste. Yes. There you go. And guys, if you want freaking awesome emojis like that and these, we have channel memberships now. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting some more silly little things like that over time, just because it entertains me. I think I do half of this stuff because I'm entertained by it, like the clips, you know, like all these silly things that I've been doing. But yeah, so guys, look, you don't have to be about it. I'm not that happy about it. Like, Wizards needs to correct, though. I don't see how they can sustain it. I just don't like how freaking Marrow is treating us all like idiots, you know? Like, not just like idiots, but like big dumb freaking targets to just give our money to them. It's annoying. It's like, who are you, you bitch? Like, stop it. Stop saying this shit to me. Like, you're not talking for me. You know, like, I know. It's just annoying. I don't like when he runs his mouth because it leads to bad things. Okay? Like, look at the situation with the 30th. Again, it's because Marrow talking about the spirit of the reserve list. There's only the law. And that's about it. I mean, what is it supposed to be, right? What are they supposed to follow if not the papers that the lawyers wrote? I mean, that makes sense, right? Why would there be any spirit of the law? Nobody cares about the spirit of the law. Go ask freaking, you know, like lawyers and judges. This is what their whole life is about. Intent. Since when has intent mattered? You know, it's what you did, right? That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's see. Josh. The faces of WotC speak to the new players and no one else. Yeah, I agree. And they I feel like they speak for new players and no one else also. You know, like, never speaking for me. Hit that like button, guys. They don't factor in our weed budget. Yes. They definitely don't. You know, like, there's a huge segment of freaking ganja smokers in the MTG community, and like, you're taking away their freaking ganja money. That's ridiculous. All right, guys, I am going to call it. It's been a long stream, and
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, and fuck you. I'm out.